Hi yoga friends, I'm Sarah Mapes. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have a power flow prepared for you that's focused on connecting our breath to our body and specifically our core today. Let's begin lying down on our backs. Take a moment to observe your body. Does it ache anywhere? Don't make any changes, just take a moment and observe your body. The other day I was observing my oldest son and thinking that he used to just be so little, a toddler. And his favorite movie was The Lion King. And I found myself thinking about The Lion King and the circle of life and Mufasa teaching Simba to be respectful of all the life around them. And Simba saying, "But Dad, we eat the animals." And Mufasa explaining to Simba, we eat the animals, but when we die, our bodies become the earth, the grass, and the animals eat the grass that grows up out of the earth. So we come full circle and are connected to everything. Let's take the opportunity to go from the circle of life to connecting with our breath and our bodies. Take your hand to your belly and inhale, fill your belly up with air. Exhale, let your belly button drop back down towards your back. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Roll over onto your side. Coming up onto all fours. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees are about hip width apart underneath your hips. Let's start to connect our breath to the motion of our bodies. Let your breath lead. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine, lift your knees just off the mat. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, pick your knees up just off the mat. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine, pick your knees up. Nice. Shift your weight forward, back, forward, and back. Now take your right leg out behind you, bending your knee, finding your glutes. Start to pump. Lift your leg up just a little bit. Bringing your right leg back down. Let's take our left leg out behind us, bending your knee. 10 pumps on this side. Lifting up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming back down to your mat. Nice. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up to the sky in our first downward facing dog of the practice. Your palms are pressing firmly into the mat. Index fingers are out in front of you. Fingers are spread wide. Think about moving your torso back towards your thighs. And breathe. Rolling forward to high plank. And back to downward facing dog. Forward to high plank. back to downward facing dog. Roll forward to high plank. Shifting your weight over onto your left side, taking your arm up towards the sky. Take a couple of breaths here. If you're ready for an extra challenge, you can lift your right leg off the mat. Coming back to our plank, puffing up through your upper back, taking your weight, shifting over into your right arm, opening out through the side. And again, if you're ready for more of a challenge, you can lift your left leg off the mat. Coming back to our plank, lowering down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, look forward towards your hands. Walk, jump, or float your feet to the front of your mat. Coming into a half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, let's build some heat. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Place your hands firmly down on your mat and step your feet back to a downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward between your hands. Coming into a high lunge. Our hips are square. Knee is stacked over your ankle. Bring your arms up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale, coming back to a downward facing dog. Take your right leg up to the sky, bringing your right knee to your nose. Exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward. So we're in a tripod plank, lowering down to a tripod chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, looking forward towards your hands. Walk, jump, or float your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, placing your hands firmly down on your mat. Step your feet back to a downward facing dog. Bring your left foot forward between your hands, coming into a high lunge. Our hips are square. Take your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist left. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale, placing your hands firmly down on your mat, coming back to our downward facing dog. Taking your left leg up into a three-leg dog. Bring your left knee to your nose. Taking it back out. Shifting your weight forward, coming into a tripod plank. Lowering down to a tripod chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, looking forward towards your hands. Walk, jump, or float your feet to the front of your mat. Coming into a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Okay, moving on. Step your feet about hip width apart. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Take your first two fingers and wrap them around your big toes in yoga cholak. Reaching your head down as far as it will go. Shoulders are going back up the back, but we're reaching our head down, really feeling into the stretch. Coming back up to standing. Exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet back to a downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward between your hands. Coming up to our high crescent lunge. Again, our hips are both facing forward. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands to heart center and twist around to the right. See if you can hook the outside of your elbow to the outside of your knee. Take a couple of breaths here. Now, staying in this twist, keep your front knee bent. See if you can bring your left foot up to meet your right, coming into a twisted upward chair. Nice. You totally got this. Coming back up to standing. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Take your feet back to a downward facing dog. Bring your left foot forward, coming into high lunge on the other side. Again, our hips are both facing forward. Taking your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center and twist around to the left. Seeing if you can hook the outside of your elbow to the outside of your knee. Breathing into it. Work hard to keep your back leg straight. Now for our sneaky little variation. See if you can step your foot forward, staying in your twist. Nice. Coming back up to standing. Nice. All right, we're gonna add on to that. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping your feet back to a downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward, coming into our high lunge. Inhale up. Exhale to heart center. Twisting right. Keeping your back leg straight. Stepping your feet together, staying in this twist. Now, untwist. We're still bent in our upward chair. And then as you straighten out, take your left leg back, coming into warrior three. Really nice. Find your drishti, your spot to gaze at. And then coming up to standing, seeing if you can bring your left leg into tree pose. Way nice. Breathe into it. You can keep your hands at heart center, or you can lift them up towards the sky. Feeling the connection with your breath and your body. Releasing your foot, giving your legs a wiggle if that feels good. Let's do the other side. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Taking your legs back to a downward facing dog. Bring your left foot forward. Right leg stays back in our high lunge. Taking your arms up. Exhaling to heart center. Twist around towards the left. Hooking your elbow and knee, keeping your back leg straight. Now, see if you can stay in that twist as you bring your feet together. Really nice. Untwist, stay low, and then bring your right leg back behind you as you straighten out your left leg, coming into Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Now, as you come up to standing, see if you cannot drop your leg and bring it in to tree pose. Finding your drishti, your spot to gaze at, somewhere in front of you. Keeping your hips lifted. Maybe you take your arms up towards the sky and lift your chest. Totally up to you. Then bringing your hands back to heart center, take your right foot down, give your legs a little wiggle and a shake. Well done. Inhale your arms up to the sky, exhale, forward fold, placing your hands firmly down on the mat, stepping back to a downward facing dog. Drop your knees down to your mat and come into a sitting position. Well, bring your legs out in front of you at any rate. We're going to hang out in everyone's favorite pose, Navasana. We'll work our cores though. So sitting up tall, lengthening your spine, taking your arms out to the side, lifting your legs, feeling strong. Take a few breaths here. Coming down, take a moment, reconnect with your breath, and then come back up again. Maybe you take one leg forward and then the other leg. Remembering to breathe. Coming back down, resting a moment. Last one. Bringing your legs back up to Navasana. Last one, give it all you got, your very best. Come down, really nice. Nice work. It's a difficult pose. Okay. Coming down onto your back. We're going to do we'll do bridge pose. So you can either do 3 bridges, you could do 2 bridges and a wheel, you could do all 3 wheels. Take your pick. So coming into bridge, Your feet are placed firmly down on the mat. Lift your pelvis up towards the sky. Bringing your chin into your chest. Lowering down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take a moment, reconnect with your breath. Lifting back up, coming into our bridge pose. Lowering down slowly with control, vertebrae by vertebrae. Really nice. Okay, last one. You can take another bridge. You can take a wheel if that's in your practice. Lifting up. Slowly lowering down with control. Straightening your body out, reaching your arms out overhead, legs out long. Bringing your feet flat onto your mat. Take your legs over to your left side. Bring your arms out into a T or to cactus, depending on how much room you have. Take your gaze over to the right. Bringing your knees back through center, taking them over to the right side. Gaze goes left. Bringing your legs back to center, hug your knees into your chest, rocking back and forth across your spine. Taking hold of the outsides of your feet, coming into happy baby. And then taking your legs out long in front of you for Shavasana. Bring your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. Soften your face. Close your eyes. Let your shoulders and your arms relax. Let your torso become heavy and sink into the earth. Let your legs and feet soften and relax. Feel heavy on your mat. invite you to take a nice long Shavasana. But if you're ready to come out, slowly start to bring feeling back into your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms out long overhead. Bring your feet in, roll over onto one side, resting your head on your arm. Making your way up to a seated position on your mat. Let's end by taking 3 releasing breaths together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out the mouth. Bringing your palms together at heart center. We all breathe. We're all connected through our breath. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. If you enjoyed this practice, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment down below letting me know something that you'd like to work on, and I'll see what I can do about incorporating it into one of our flows together. I'll see you again on the mat soon. Thanks. Bye.